Good morning. Today we're going to get this bad boy hooked back up to this. First things first, here's your toilet flange. Now, what this should be screwed down into here. They didn't do that. You can see my subfloor right there, and then you can see kind of the plywood that was put down there, and then the laminate on top of it. Usually I use a box ring, but these things have been pretty cool so far. We got our bolts stood up, and what this basically is, there's new hardware out that actually screw it, but you can see it's a little kind of shoe, and it fits in this slot. You rotate it and you slide it to where you want it to go. And the new stuff is there's actually a screw here that holds it in place. It's very hard to set a many pound toilet when you don't have those, and it's very frustrating. The reason that this is plugged up right now, for two reasons. One, when they were tearing out the floor or anything, I don't want any debris to fall inside of this. And two, well, the sewer gas has come up and that's not healthy. So when we set it, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take our toilet and lower the toilet onto those pegs on this side and on this side here. A professional plumber will do when they put this on is this will come all disassembled, and you'll have to attach the tank to the toilet. It weighs a lot less when you have less things attached to it, but because my space is so limited, I don't want to be reaching around and screwing with this. I already put this together. I'm gonna lower this onto there. So let's get to doing that. And there's still some debris in there, so I'm just gonna be very careful with it. I should probably wear gloves, shouldn't I? Here we go. Back. Slowly lower it. Screw there. Screw there. Okay. There she be. These are a little bit different too, based off of just the brand. This is American Standard. Those will go right here. And then let's do that. Something that I noticed about plumbing is that when you have your plumbing line, whether you're hooking up, say, a dishwasher, a fridge, toilet, you don't have to put, you know, that white, if I can find some, I'll show it to you, but there's this white stuff that you wrap around the thread that you're going on in order to get that compression. There's going to be a little rubber guy in there, and that means that you don't need it. So you have black rubber in there. And now in order to put this guy on here, we need to take this guy off. Shazam. Okay, so before we can hook our guy up to the tank, we need to connect the washlet. So there's this little extension here. So our supply from the water is going to go here. This goes to the washlet, and then this goes to the tank to fill it up. And I'm guessing because this is plastic, see there's no gasket in there, but there's one right there we'll put in. I'm assuming this is going to be hand tight. Okay, I've got that tightened down with the crescent wrench. I've got this tightened down with the crescent wrench. I got this hand tight, and got my gasket in there, and I'm gonna plug it into the tank of the toilet. Did a little bit of pliers on it, but here is a moment of truth. Let's see if we did this right. You can kind of see it is a little bit. We're gonna shut it off and do our next step, which is getting the lid on. Ooh, thunder. So these guys came with it, and because my bolts are mounted from below, all of these are going to be different depending on which brand you go with. Okay, so I think I've got it in the right place, and I'm going to tighten these. And remember, when you're facing the opposite of a bolt, counterclockwise is clockwise. All right, I've been doing a little bit of adjustment. This is a slide plate, and it just kind of slides onto it. I've got this guy tightened down. It might be a good idea to kind of hook instead of hooking your plate up and then putting the toilet seat on the plate, maybe loosening it, getting it to where it's kind of centered, and then tightening it down. Let's see what happens. Okay, the tank just filled up. I don't see or feel any leaks, so I think we're tight enough. Let's test to see if it works. You're supposed to push down on this. I'm kind of scared. Okay, here we go. Ready? Oh, God. Okay, stop. Oh, so there it is. Ready for use.